Alright, now that we have our theme installed, the first thing I'm going to go over is how to add the navigation menu. And that's really simple, so let's just dive right in. We're going to go into our dashboard under Appearance, Menus, and once we're there, you'll visit a blank page usually the first time. So the first thing we need to do is create a menu. And so I'm going to go ahead and call this Main Navigation, and then we'll click Create Menu. And the next step is under Theme Locations, we have to assign it. And I named my Main Navigation, but there's only one option anyways, so you just select it and click Save. So once it's been saved, we now have a menu. I'm going to leave that open in the other page. And it's still blank because we haven't added any pages. So you can see all of your pages here in categories, and once we have the WooCommerce plugin installed, you also get another box for all those as well, categories and such. So I'm going to go and just add all of the pages. I don't really have very many created right now. So you just select them like I did and click Add to Menu. And then we'll save the menu so we can see what we've done. And now when I refresh the page, you see the menu is there. It's starting to look a little bit better, a little bit closer to the live preview. And you can start looking at the other pages. So the next thing I'm going to go over is a couple of things to customize this. Obviously you can drag and drop these if you want to change the order. It's really simple. The next thing you can do is, let's say instead of sample page, we wanted to name that like short codes. You click this little arrow. It's a tiny arrow on the side, and you can change the label. So I'll call that one short codes. And if I save that and refresh it now, I'll have a short codes link. And when I click on it, the actual it was short code is what I changed it to. That was a little confusing. But when I click on it, the page title remains the same. And the reason that I showed you that is because a lot of times you'll have like a Contact Us page, but it might be a little long for your navigation bar, so you might want to shorten words a little bit sometimes. It just gives you an extra option. If you want even more control over the navigation, you can go under Screen Options. And there's a whole bunch up here if you want to have links open in a new window and such. But the last thing I'm going to go over is how to create a drop-down menu. And I'm going to go ahead and just create a drop-down menu under Full Width. And all you have to do is, first I'm going to get rid of the short codes because it was a little confusing. I'll add sample page back in. But to create a drop-down, you just drag the menu item underneath the top one slightly to the right. So short codes is now within full width, and sample pages as well. So if I save this and check it out now, if I hover over full width, I now have that drop down. So it's really easy to create drop down menus, and you can actually create a couple different depths if you wanted to. So this will be short codes and then another drop down within there, and I believe it goes to 3 levels, so you can do one more, but you can just play around with that and have as many menu items as you need. But that pretty much covers the navigation area. Should be really simple. You just create it and assign it and start adding pages.